South Reserve and across.
I do not, Mr.
Okay.
Chairman.
Alright. So it takes us to the regular part of the agenda, and the first one is a motion to approve the budget amendment number 2021-005, and that is dated March 16, 2021. Is there any questions on that? Jason? Just give us an overview.
Okay, good evening, Council, through Chair. Councilman Pats, just a question to go over, just one line item here. This is related to an upcoming agenda item for the purchase of the outfitting of the police vehicles. So as you can see, the increase to the line item is for $146,000, which matches the requested agenda item coming up, so.
Okay,
That's all.
thank you.
Yep.
Now, that cost in reference to the police vehicles, what was the total on that is what?
Through Chair, I might have to defer that. I don't have the original budget's $428,000. I don't believe that was all vehicles. So I'll have to bring up the police chief or Officer Edmondson to talk about
It's
that.
regarding the next two, right? The 146 and then
Yeah.
additional 88.
But the vehicles were approved at the previous meeting. I just forget
Correct.
exactly how much that was, unfortunately.
300
So.
some thousand. Yeah. So the
Oh,
difference.
you know what? If it was in the minutes, Michelle may have the minutes readily available.
That's, yeah, I'm just trying to find out so that what I'm trying to, well, we'll just go ahead and, I'll worry about that later.
Okay. Yeah, I don't forget what the actual approval was of the actual
Right.
vehicle cost, so.
But this is in addition to that budget,
Yes,
right?
yeah, that's what I'm trying to,
The cars first and now outfitting.
Right.
Two separate purchases.
okay.
That's what I believe.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
That's correct.
Yeah, because the next two are the motions to
That was
outfit.
2 meetings ago? Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, they were 2 meetings ago, so it wasn't on the previous minutes, but.
Okay. Is there any other questions on that? Okay. Item 6.2 is a motion to approve Synergy Wireless Products preferred vendor to tear down of current fleet and outfitting and installation of new purchased emergency equipment on 8 new police vehicles for a cost not to exceed $146,250, and that is funded through the general fund capital outlay. Any questions?
I did have a question.
Chief Blair?
So can you run us through, like when you purchase a vehicle and the stripping down of the old stuff and the adding on the new stuff, how does that all work? Do the new vehicles that are out there get shipped to someplace else to be worked on? The company that won the bid or whatever, right?
That's correct,
So
yeah.
they don't come here, they go there.
Well, that's what we do. We had the vehicle sent out to that location so that they can do any type of installation of any products and what have you. So,
And then they're sent from there back to here.
correct,
Okay, and
absolutely.
is there a cost in going from there to there and there to there?
Not for these vendors that we've selected, Synergy, no, there's no additional cost for
Okay.
that. That's why if you look at, I know this is not the low bid, and if you'd like an explanation with that.
That was my next question
Yeah,
after that.
that's not a problem at
Yeah.
all. We had assumed that because it's, there's a big difference. We'll go in sequential, we'll go in order. We'll start with Winders. Winders is a local company, however, they omitted and replaced some of the other parts that we needed for the installation. So they had inferior products and then they just didn't include products. In addition to that, they are not certified by Axon. They've never done the installation of Axon components. As you guys know, our cars are heavily taken care of by Axon. All of our in-car cameras are related with that. So we need installation that is certified for them. So because they didn't meet those requirements, we just admitted them.
That was the number one bid, right, the lowest bid?
Correct, that was Winders,
Okay.
yes. The next bid was Arrow. Arrow is way out in Lapeer. There's a logistics issue with getting out there. Now, they are certified to do Axon. They haven't done a full install, but they can do Axon installs. They, like Winders did, they substituted parts, which we have found have caused problems in our cars. As a matter of fact, we had one of our vehicles catch on fire with lighting system that they're suggesting we put in our cars. So we excluded them as well. Again, logistics of getting way out to Lapeer if we had a car that needed repair or alterations to equipment, logistically it just makes it impossible. So Synergy is fully certified through Axon. We actually paid $5,000 to have them trained last time. They're very familiar with our equipment. They know what we want. They know what works in our cars. And they've worked real well with us for a number of years. So that's why we selected them.
And where are they located?
Axon's out,
In Troy.
yeah, Big Beaver. I was trying to remember the crossroads.
So if a vehicle that they've worked on comes back to us and something happens that they added on there, it goes back out to them in Troy for them to fix?
Correct, or
Okay.
if it's something minor, we can actually have them come out here
Okay.
as well. So they'll do both for us.
Which makes sense about Lapeer going way out there. Troy's a little bit closer.
Yeah, logistically, it depends. If we have to take a vehicle out there, that ties up 2 officers. That's the bad part. We have to have one follow
Somebody
that
to go out
officer
there,
out there
yeah.
and then bring another one back. When you're driving out that far, you're just losing manpower, to be tied up for such a lengthy period.
So the main thing is, if anybody at home is watching, and for tomorrow too, is that they did not put the right equipment on there, or weren't going to put the right, they bid on the not right equipment. That didn't sound like. So they didn't do what we asked, that you asked them to do. They would have been put something inferior, some type of product that was inferior to put on there. And so that's why they were,
That would be the Arrowhead one, correct. That
Right.
would be accurate, and Winders left equipment off.
equipment,
So
okay.
it was a combination of those two. And again, they're not certified. They haven't done an
Right.
Axon install. That's a huge problem. There's
Right.
certain ways that have to be installed, and when they don't do that, we automatically felt that they did not meet the bid requirements.
Okay.
This probably is not a question for you, Chief, it'd be for the budget and finance. What I'm wondering is, I fully understand the cost of this, I fully understand what it costs to take care of the cars. I was just wondering, it's being funded through the general fund capital outlay. I realize, I think we spoke about it before, maybe the chief, being the chief is here. We don't have any forfeiture fund really available at this time that this could be used on.
If you want to take it, go ahead.
Yeah.
You have a forfeiture fund.
We do have some forfeiture funds. We're right around $800,000 in forfeiture funds. At least that's the last amount that I was given. The issue we have with forfeiture is things have changed over the years. We're not replenishing that at all. We're down to one concept officer that's outside of the department, and that's DEA, and forfeiture laws and what's happening with them are just so different.